Some very exciting news then. David Benavidez versus Callum Smith looks to be the fight to make. David Benavidez will be looking to defend his WBC World Light Heavyweight Championship against Callum Smith in his first title defense. This is a very, and I mean very fun fight. This could be fight of the year if this actually happens. And it's looking likely. Contracts, they're getting done apparently. And it's close to being signed. It's close. And yeah, look, this is an absolutely class fight. It's an elite fight. Two fantastic, tall, lanky inside fighters who can properly bang. It's going to be an absolutely unbelievable fight, this one. Look, the styles match absolutely fantastically. Like, honestly, this is one of the best stylistic matchups we have right now in boxing. We are guaranteed a barnstormer. We are guaranteed a war in this fight. Absolutely unbelievable. This is fantastic matchmaking. And although David Benavidez didn't get the fight in Dimitri Bivol that he wanted, this is still a big fight for him. It's a big money fight. Callum Smith's got a good following over here in the UK. Benavidez has got a good following in America, and he's got a good following in Mexico. Personally, though, I'm Team Benavidez. He's one of my favorite fighters, so I've got to be Team Benavidez for this one, even though Callum Smith's British, but he's a Scouser, though, so I don't like him. No, I think it's a very good fight. Both guys have big power in their hands. Both guys have operated at the highest level. And, you know, other than Benavidez and Bivol, Benavidez and Callum Smith are probably the two best light heavyweights right now. We've got, in my opinion, Bivol number 1, Benavidez number 2, Benavidez 3, Callum Smith number 4. Callum Smith's coming off a brilliant fight and a brilliant win against Joshua Buatsi. Benavidez, again, is coming off a brilliant fight and a brilliant win against David Morrell. You know, they've got themselves into a good position here. And I'm really glad that this is going to be the fight for David Benavidez because, you know, I don't really like who the mandatories are for him. I don't really like who could be next for Callum Smith if it's not David Benavidez. You know, these two are perfect for each other, in my opinion. Absolutely perfect style-wise. You know, we look at WBC as Benavidez is a champion. Got Benavidez who's number 1 ranked, so that's not going to happen. He's fighting Bivol. David Morrell, who Benavidez has beaten. Albert Ramirez, it's like, no. Govstick, who Benavidez has beaten. Buatsi, who's coming off a loss to Callum Smith. Connor Wallace, no. So we don't want to go with those lot. For Callum Smith, I mean, it makes no sense who else it would be for him. He should be ranked much higher than what he is in all of the rankings. Obviously, Yard's fighting Lyndon Arthur, so that's not going to happen. Callum Smith's already beaten Buatsi. What more is there really to be done? He's got to have this fight against David Benavidez. That is the perfect fight to make. He should be ranked higher. He's been done really bloody dirty in the rankings overall, to be honest. It's an absolute bloody joke. But look, I think for this fight, it's a fight that either guy can win because they've got very similar styles. So it's a really dangerous matchup for both. And this is actually a really dangerous fight for David Benavidez. And it's one that he could get knocked out in. It's one he could lose. And for Callum Smith, it's one that he's a really dangerous fight for him because he could get brutally knocked out in it. He can brutally lose. I mean, this could be a 12-round war. It really could be. But this could also be a fight where we see a brutal knockout. And it could be a brutal knockout that we see early on as well. There's many possibilities that we can get in this fight. It's difficult to really pick a winner. You've got two good, accurate punchers. You've got two guys who've got a very nice high guard. I really like the defense of David Benavidez. I like the defense of Callum Smith. Good high guard. Both guys look to thump in nice shots on the inside. Both guys have got very good quick hands. Both guys vary up their combinations very nicely. Both guys are unpredictable with the shots they throw. Both guys are very good up against the ropes. Both guys can fight off the back foot on the ropes. It's a bloody good fight. It's a very good fight. It's a very underrated fight, in my opinion. It's a fight that deserves a lot of attention. A lot of attention this fight deserves. I know for a fact it's going to be very good. Like, these styles that both guys have got, neither guy are ever in a dull fight. Like, their styles that they both had are, they're impossible to be in a dull fight. And when they're both going up against each other, the styles are going to gel. They're going to match from the very first belt, from the very first second they collide and go at it. It's going to be a war. Both guys are going to land some massive shots. I mean, a thing that I think we're not really going to see much in this fight, both guys are 100% going to neglect the jab. We're not really going to see that from either guy in this fight. They're both going to want to get up close, get on the inside. They're two really tall guys who love the inside game, or are very good on the inside game. And they're both dangerous, and they can shut each other's lights out at any time. I love the uppercuts of David Benavidez. I love the uppercuts of Callum Smith. Benavidez has got a good lead hook. Callum Smith's got a good lead hook. It's such an intriguing fight. I'm not going to lie. It's a very, very, very intriguing fight for both guys. And it's dangerous for both, because if Benavidez loses this fight, then, it puts him a lot of steps back from where he wants to be. It does. But like, a fight with Dimitri Bivol for Benavidez is gone. A fight with Tabia for David Benavidez is gone. A fight with Canelo is gone if he loses to Callum Smith. And he can, because the styles are so similar, he can lose this fight. If Callum Smith loses this fight, I think that's career done, because with a win for Callum Smith, he's back in the picture completely if he beats Benavidez. But if he loses to Benavidez, his opportunities are done. He would have had his opportunities. He can't fight for a world title again if he loses this fight. It's a massive risk for both guys. It's high risk, high reward. That is what it is for both guys. But if they lose, high risk, then, there's a lot to lose, So if this happens and both guys sign the contract, which I believe they will, huge respect to both guys, because, you're not going to see many take a massive risk like this if they can get an opportunity, which they can do. Benavidez could easily sit out and wait for the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev in the rematch, but he's not going to do that. Take this fight against Callum Smith. Callum Smith can easily sit out and wait and fight an easier opponent than David Benavidez to get into a better position. But no, I don't think that's what he's going to do. Both guys are good game guys who don't want to duck anyone. They both want to fight the best. This is the fight to do so. This is the fight to do so. Let's get this one done. It's an absolutely unbelievable fight style-wise. When it gets announced, I'll do an early prediction for it. Right now, this could very much go either way. It really could. It's just got the styles for it. And I was thinking for Callum Smith going to the Joshua Boazzi fight, he could be done, but the guy's still got a lot left in the tank. It's dangerous for Benavidez. But Benavidez, he's in the prime of his life. He might not even be in the prime of his life. He's still getting better and better each fight, Benavidez. He's still learning more and more. He could be very dangerous for Callum Smith. It's such an interesting fight. Thanks for watching.